The Running Man, directed by Edgar Wright. Now, Edgar Wright is one of my, sorry, sir, one of my favorite directors of all time. I mean, this guy just knows how to edit, to pace a movie. His movies ooze with originality. As much as I like Ant-Man, I really would have loved to have seen what he did with that. Which is why I'm disappointed to say I am very conflicted about The Running Man. Now, granted, this is based on a book by Stephen King that was written, I think, in the 80s. I've not read that book, but that might explain things like why people use VHS tapes and stuff to record things. But here's the thing. We have seen a lot of, death game dystopian films, I call them. Your Hunger Games and things like that. Battle Royale is also another famous one. The best kinds of these dystopian game-killing genre, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, I should say, the best ones either have something to say or they have something to root for. And the thing about The Running Man and why I'm so conflicted about it, it's actually raining, so I might have to be running to the car myself, is that I don't know exactly what it wants to say. I mean, this whole thing where, like, the government is trying to keep the man down and control people as propaganda, that's all, we've seen that before. We really have. So what is this one going to offer us that's new? Well, it offers us some really good action sequences. Admittingly, some very good action sequences. And probably the most fascinating aspect of it, and one that I had wished that they had dealt with a little bit more, was the fact that they could alter video and stuff. In the age of generative AI and Sora, this would have been very, very timely. But they don't really do as much with it as I wish they would have. And I felt kind of sick at some point enjoying a game where people get killed and maimed and things like that. So I think tonally this was not correct. And while Edgar Wright can still direct a fun action sequence, I just feel like this was not the right time to do it. So I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. Near miss. But I am going to add one more thing. Michael Cera was surprisingly really good in his small but memorable performance.